guys, my name's Peaks. Welcome to the first Afro Hair Cafe video brought to you by Zanjoo. This series will discuss the benefits of health, a holistic approach, and how all of this impacts you to have a healthy hair journey and aids you in unlocking your hair growth potential. We will have events and discussions, but in this first video, I am in Life Glasgow, which is a restaurant. It's a great family-sized restaurant if you're looking for somewhere nice to eat. It's in Suchiehall Street, but I will leave all the details down below. Sometimes it is hard to go out and find something that's really nice and healthy because obviously we're looking for good hair. So I have managed to find something nice on the menu. I've ordered a herbal tea, portobello mushrooms with rocket salad and goat's cheese. But the many benefits of portobello mushrooms is they're a great source of B vitamins, copper and all that kind of good minerals and stuff that your hair does need. Contributes to great tissue, skin repair, healthy eyes, so all that again will aid your hair growth potential. But enough of me waffling, and I'm going to tuck into this food, but let's get started with the first topic, which is why won't my hair grow? Okay, so some points for you to maybe think about if your hair is not growing is number one, are you cleansing your hair properly? Now, this might sound like, okay, of course I wash my hair and stuff like that, but something that I myself done, or maybe you do, or maybe you just co-wash your hair, whatever it is, and you don't really shampoo your hair and stuff. Your hair kind of tends to get clogged up, especially if you use a lot of products. Something I did notice when my hair wasn't growing as well is I used a lot of products thinking that, oh, this one says it's going to do this and it's going to give me luscious thick hair and everything, so you just smear that stuff all over your head, rub it into your scalp and everything like that. And if you're just letting the product sit thinking that's really going to do the job and make your hair grow and everything like that, well, I'm afraid that you're probably suffocating your scalp. So basically, you really need to cleanse your scalp because probably suffocating, it needs to get oxygen in there, it needs to let oil circulate. So if you're clogging your head with products, then it's probably something that you might be overlooking. So have a look at the products that you're putting in your hair. Are you using too much product? Are you not washing your hair enough? Maybe you only wash your hair maybe sometimes, only every 2 to 3 weeks, but when you do wash, you're only using a conditioner, but what you really have to do is cleanse the scalp and get all the product and everything out. You can use a water-only method, which some people do if you don't want to use shampoo, or you can use an apple cider vinegar to clarify your scalp. So these are just a couple of tips that maybe you can try out and just see, have a look, and maybe you're overloading your hair with too much product and clogging the pores. So tip number 2 is the very reason why I'm here and eating this good food, because nutrition is something that's really important, and I would say it's actually number 1 on the list that you've got to look at that, because don't forget everything that you put in has to come out, and that's going to depend on what type of body you got. So you could actually be lacking in nutrition, so you have to take a look at your diet and what you're eating. You need a lot of iron, zinc, protein in your diet, so basically things like salmon, things like nuts, things like leafy green vegetables. Obviously when you come out, for example that we hear at the restaurant and stuff, look at the dressings as well, because there's a lot of hidden sugars and things like fizzy drinks, or as I said, condiments and things can also contain a lot of sugar, and all that kind of stuff contributes to actually leaching your body of vitamins and minerals, which is going to take away from your hair and make it frizzy, make it dry, make it prone to breakage and stuff. So please do not overlook nutrition. Have a sit down, have a look at all the kind of foods that you're eating, and maybe there's something within there that you're not getting enough of, or maybe something you need to take away or add more of. Okay, so tip number 3 to look at is basically, are you stressed? Stress may not obviously be as obvious as so many things like, oh, I'm depressed and all that, I'm a bit down, but you may have money worries, you may have stress within your relationship, you may be pressured because you're a student and you've got a lot of time when you're cramming for exams and stuff, and you just think, oh, because you maybe be able to release in the weekend and things like that as well. But don't overlook how stressed you could be within these kind of situations. When you're stressed, you know, the blood flow that's getting to your scalp and stuff causes your hair follicles to contract, so the blood flow is not getting through there and stuff. So, and it takes the vitamins and minerals to other parts of your body when you're stressed, and that's why when people are stressed, sometimes they lose their hair or they get bald patches, the hair's coming out and shedding and stuff. So that could obviously be causing the growth of your hair to be stunted as well. So basically look at stresses in your life. So try and just sit down, take a minute, you know, turn everything off, don't have any distractions, and really have a look at, you know, okay, maybe it's money worries, maybe it's this, maybe it's that, and try and get some quiet time for yourself, read, relax, go out and exercise. Obviously look to the areas that you can put right, declutter. Sometimes you don't even know how much clutter is in your house, and just, you know, getting rid of stuff as well is actually like a huge weight lifted off as well. So just look at your lifestyle, is anything stressing you out, and then that could be a reason which can cause you to have stunted hair growth or even hair loss. And so the last thing to look at is your hair care routine. Do you have one? Sometimes you don't actually have a hair care routine, or the one that you have is very bad. Sometimes, you know, I know, I got 3 kids, you know, sometimes you're stressed, sometimes you have to get out the door, you have to get to work, there's just no time, you just scrape your hair back in a bun and stuff. So basically just take a good look at the kind of hair care routine that you have, because your hair is just, you know, you may think it's just separate from your body, but it's not. You have to look at the whole thing, but also just take care of it from the outside as well. Are you giving it enough moisture? Are you giving it enough oil? And are you detangling it properly? Those 3 things are really important for you to have healthy hair. Whatever length it is, that's just how you need to be looking after it. The hair in your scalp needs to go all the way down to the ends of your hair, and that's what, I mean, some things that people with Afro hair can suffer from. Sometimes it's very dry, you know, you have to moisturize it, and you have to get the water in there, and you have to get the oil in there and stuff. So make sure you can massage your scalp and get the oils to carry all the way down. Obviously with European hair, sometimes they suffer from oily hair, and that's because the hair is straight. The oils may get all the way down to the hair, but our hair is very kinky and coily. That's why you've really got to take your time, detangle it, massage, get the oils down all the way down so that your hair is not breaking, splitting, shedding. Make sure that you're putting some deep moisturizer in there, and have an everyday kind of moisturizer as well that you use for your hair. Again, don't try and clog it up with too many products, and spray your hair with water as well as drinking it. Have a water bottle, put some of your oil in there as well, and just mist your hair. Maybe you're, you know, overlooking putting some moisture in your hair. You may have to do it a couple of times a day depending on the humidity of where it is that you live, maybe the environment, maybe your work environment is drying out your hair and stuff. So do have a look at that and just monitor what it is that your hair is doing within the course of the day, okay? And then you start to see maybe a pattern, and that's definitely something that is going to help you on your hair journey as well to maintain health. Alright guys, so I hope some of those tips helped you. I know it's stressful when your hair is not growing, but again, make sure that you're not stressing, because that's something that can stunt your growth. And yeah, so that's it. If any of those tips help you, then do share your comments and stuff down below. I'm again at the Life Glasgow restaurant. It's a beautiful environment. There's like 2 floors here. It's very spacious, and I've got my pram and everything in, so it's a good family restaurant. I am going to tuck in to my portobello mushroom and rocket salad. It's beautiful. I can see Mr. X is getting his fork ready. I do also have herbal tea to drink it down with. So cheers. Again, I hope some of those tips did help you. Thank you, Mr. X. My son is running around in the background. And my other one is crying as well, so yeah, I'm going to have to tend to him soon as well. Everybody wants their food around here. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, and I will catch you guys soon. May the Most High bless you. Mwah. Here's to health, and yeah, drop your comments down below. Peace.